Hello everyone, welcome to my movie channel. Today, I bring you a fantasy movie. The woman cracked open an egg. It's empty inside. He quickly crushed all the eggs in the house. It turned out to be nothing but eggshells. Husband comes home from work. The woman told him a strange thing. Unexpectedly, the husband's face changed after hearing it. Saw there was an emergency, and he had to go back to the company. Then he hurried out the door. And since that day, wife Ellie never bought a hollow egg again. This made her very curious about her husband's job. After her husband joined the mysterious company, and they moved into this beautiful neighborhood in the desert, although living a coveted middle-class life. But there's always something weird that makes love feel bad. Two men go to work at the Hilltop headquarters every day, and the wives are not allowed to step out of the town. Ellie offered to go outside and have a look. His best friend advised him to get rid of this idea quickly. The black girl at Jedden Gate. Just because I went outside once, I don't know what I saw. After coming back, people were stunned all day. I had a model airplane in my hand. Everyone says this is actually a prison. Because of this, his husband's vice president position was erased, and this rhetoric not only did not make Eli flinch, it made him even more curious. So I took advantage of my husband's work. I got on the bus alone and came to the border of the town. The driver is very embarrassed. If the company finds out about Ellie's behavior, he might lose his job. Ellie sighed and was ready to go home. Just a plane suddenly jumped out of the sky. It is exactly the same as a model in the hands of the black. Watching the plane stumble and crash on the hillside, Ellie asked the driver to hurry up and save people. Who knows that the other party is indifferent? Ellie got out of the car and went to check. Coincidentally, that hillside is the headquarters of her husband's company. Finally climbed to the top of the mountain. What kind of plane is there? You have to go into the house in front of you. The moment his hand touched the glass, the whole person loses consciousness. When I wake up again, Ellie found herself flying at home. He asked what his husband did for a living. Why do you keep secrets from your wife? But the husband said the less he knew, the better. Still tight-lipped. And what Ellie doesn't know is, his curiosity will lead to great trouble. Because the company has their eyes on him. The woman is doing housework, but the next second, he was raped. And that's what the company warned him about. When Ellie was in shock, suddenly received a call from the black girl. Invite him to come forward, expose the true face of the company. Ellie was so scared that she hung up the phone, quit at the ballet in the afternoon. Ellie found out. Black girl bangs her head against the glass in the mirror, and he screamed. Everyone realized that something was wrong, but look again. Where is the shadow of the black girl? Ellie got out of class early and ran home desperately. Sure enough, I saw the black girl standing motionless on her house. I haven't had time to say hello yet. The other party wiped his neck with a knife. Aaron wants to run over to help. Two community security guards suddenly appeared, forcibly take him away. The couple had a heated argument in the evening. The husband said that the black girl was just an accident. Ellie insists on everything she sees. The next day, the husband brought in the company's psychiatrist. He suspected that his wife was delusional like the black girl. Ellie was very angry. But when I saw the doctor's briefcase, I suddenly had an idea, and while the other party is leaving, opened the briefcase to find it. Sure enough, I found the case file of the black girl and open it and be shocked. It turns out that the company has erased all his information, as if this person had never appeared. Ellie had to pretend to be submissive. Companies let their guard down. Time to come to the Grand Company annual meeting. The president publicly announced will promote Ellie's husband to vice president. Such an obvious wooing behavior. Let Ellie transform the uneasy. He took a chance. Told her husband about the disappearance of the Black Beauty. Seeing that the husband is still unmoved. Love the last pass. The company, and I can only choose one of the two. Husband hesitates. Or follow the arrangement of love. The two pack their bags and plan to flee overnight. The security guard reappeared and dragged Ellie away. It turns out that the husband is still reluctant to be rich and prosperous. Betrayed his wife. Ellie was brought to the company for groundbreaking therapy. Zhang Li's memory should have been erased, with Ellie still remembering everything. She's going to leave the house. Husband hugged her and begged. In the heat of love, I picked up the ashtray and smashed it with my life. The man fell to the ground and made no movement. My best friend just came to visit. The store table immediately asked Ellie to go to the headquarters as the only way to escape. And the sirens go off. Ellie is wanted by the whole town. To find out the truth, Ellie drove out, finally caught up with the pursuers, and touched the gate of the headquarters. After another vertigo, Ellie is back in the real world. It turns out that, in real life, Ellie and her husband live in poverty. Couple's day of mourning. To save his marriage, the husband bought a virtual set without his wife's knowledge. World equipment, forcibly logged into the system for Ellie while he was asleep. From now on, they just lie in bed. You can enjoy prosperity and wealth in this virtual world. Husband goes to work every day. In fact, it is to exit the system, take care of Ellie, drink and eat to stay alive. Although Ellie finally escaped, but thinking of her best friend, I know I live in a virtual world, but voluntarily trapped in it. It's really scary when you think about it.